nature resort. Back to nature resort.
Good evening and welcome down to another edition of the Roraima Hour. I'm Dylan Murray and I'm pleased to be able to bring you this edition because in this edition, if you're in Linden, if you're in Berbice, if you're in Essequibo, wherever you are watching at this time, we're going to be discussing things that you can do for the very first time, not just from the program, but of course as you listen to the instructions we give to you, of course you can be able to get and make your life a little better because we're talking about tours, we're talking, coming on the program, we're talking about food and all those dining experience that can really, really give you a very good time right here in Roraima Airways. Also, I'll let you know what has been happening with Roraima for the last month. This is the May edition, but what happened a little end part of May. At this time, I will let you know what's in the news. And the first thing that's in the news with Roraima Airways, we're telling you that Roraima has added, given its support to be able to bring relief to the residents of Region 8 who was affected by the floods. Here's the news. Here's watching the news with Roraima Airways.
As efforts continue to be made to bring relief to the flood-affected residents of Region 8, Captain Gerald Gavaya met with the Civil Defense Commission to assess the affected areas and Roraima's contributing its aircraft for the transport of supplies to the affected residents. In an invited comment, Deputy Director General of the Civil Defense Commission, Kester Craig, said that he is grateful to Roraima Airways for lending support in the relief effort.
Captain Gerald Gavaya and Roraima Airways for the timely support in transporting supplies to the affected community.
Roraima Airways has donated its aircraft services to aid in the relief project, spearheaded by the Civil Defense Commission and other public and private agencies. Minutes, sometimes seconds of a prompt medical response can save someone's life. But a prompt response is no stranger to the Roraima operations. On Saturday, April 29, Roraima successfully completed another medical evacuation. This time, it was a 9-year-old boy in Port Kaituma, bitten by a snake and in dire need of medical attention. The lad was flown to Georgetown, where he was greeted and attended by medical personnel who was waiting for his arrival at Ogle, and then taken to the Georgetown Public Hospital for further medical attention. Roraima Airways Medivac operation is always ready to go to the rescue.
Hats off to the medical team, always giving a quick response to be able to get persons who are in dire need of help the assistance, and also to the Ogle operations there, Roraima Airways Ogle operations for the guys, the pilots and those who head into the sometimes wee hour of the night to be able to bring relief and bring those persons who need medical attention to Georgetown for that same purpose. But it's time we head to the town of Bartica because I want to say congratulations to the mayor and also his councillors and also the persons in Bartica for celebrating 1 year of township. Roraima Airways was there and we filed this report. Also following that, we will tell you that Dynamic International Airways along with Roraima Airways sponsored the Miss India Worldwide pageant. Do take a look.
and I'm the National Director of the Miss India Guyana pageant. I'm so thankful for Dynamic Airways. They sponsored Karina Coley airfare from Guyana to New York, and she is the reigning Miss India Worldwide 2016, as well as the Roraima group of companies. They took us to the magnificent Kaitro Falls, and it's was so amazing, and I'm so grateful for all of this that they're doing, and it shows that they're actually giving back to their community and to Guyana and to Guyanese people, as well as to guests. I mean, what else Roraima does is a tourist company, and they're putting their best foot out there to ensure that when you come to Guyana, you enjoy the magnificent nature and the natural beauty of our country. And the pageant, the Miss India Guyana pageant, this year we had 10 amazing young ladies who vied for the crown. I would not tell you who the winner is. You have to check our Facebook page to find that out, as well as you will see all the pictures from the trip from Roraima group of companies, our trip to Kaichur, as well as Karina on our page with the dynamic airway crew.
I have come here through Dynamic Airways for the Miss India Guyana 2017 pageant, and I would like to thank the airline for sponsoring my trip to and from Guyana. It's been an amazing experience so far, and the pageant that was held on Friday was an incredible experience. Please check out the Facebook page to see who won and any other details on the pageant. You can see pictures of the girls in their evening wear, talent wear, and I'm really looking forward to cherishing this experience with me. Thank you all in Guyana. Thank you to the airline for having such a warm welcome for me, and thank you for keeping me so well. Thank you, Guyana.
Dynamic is working every day to make your travel experience better.
So you can. I enjoy the flight. We have no difficulty. Very smooth flight. And we arrive at 10 airport on time.
Book now. Call your travel agency or Roraima sales office on 225-9648. Dynamic International Airways, making your travel experience better.
The Roraima Duke Lodge, located at 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. At Roraima Duke Lodge, we cater for all events, whether small or large, including weddings, parties, conferences, meetings, seminars, workshops, and more. The Roraima Duke Lodge is the ideal venue. Call us on telephone numbers 231-7220 or come into our office, 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown. The Roraima Duke Lodge.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I never gone. I knew the song, the young girl with now and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more. I left a good job in the city, working for me every night and day.
Resort. Back to Nature Resort.
Welcome to the second Juke Lodge experience. Today we're going to be focusing on the Roraima Juke Lodge Hotel. It's perfectly located at 94 Duke Street, Kingston. It's a very, very beautiful location. It's just opposite the American Embassy. Beautiful colonial style buildings. We'll be chatting with Delon, who's part of the Roraima team, and he'll be telling us all about the rooms as well as its amenities and also a little bit on the sun deck.
Hi, thanks again. This is our second cut, and we hope the persons would have enjoyed the restaurant and also the Victoria Hall that we featured in the Thursday edition. But now we're talking about the rooms. We're in the room, it's very cool. Outside it's just sunny. And of course, we want persons to know that Juke Lodge, having the Juke Lodge experience is all inclusive. We talked about event planning. We talked about a little about our restaurant. We're going to feature a little more about our restaurant in other episodes. Persons are coming to Guyana, persons will be in Guyana, and they want just a place they can relax. And we're talking about Juke Lodge. Now, what does Juke Lodge offer that just stands out from the other persons? Well, Juke Lodge has always kept the colonial style architecture intact. So when you come to experience Juke Lodge experience, I know that the cameraman will be able to show you the amenities in here. We have everything in a room except for cooking. You have your bed, you have your relaxing, you can sit, you can read a book, we have a free Wi-Fi, and also we have accommodation for you to bathe and bathe in luxurious style. You can enjoy that. But one of the things that come with it, or I think three of the things that come with it that is very, very unique. We have, other than your continental breakfast for a room stay, we also have the pool, which we're going to show later on in this feature on the sun deck. Just a glimpse of it.
So today truly is all about relaxing at
just
Juke
relaxing,
Lodge.
just having a good time at Juke Lodge. And also there, other than coming in and using the pool and continental breakfast, we also have the gym. Persons want to exercise. If you're coming from other parts of the world and you want to keep your exercise routine, no worries.
Yes.
We have the gym. We're going to show you some clips of the gym. Have all the equipment necessary for you to really burn those calories, keep yourself trim and fit. However you want to look, we can be able to do that for you when you stay with Roraima Juke Lodge.
So after you would have had all the naughty treats from the Juke's kitchen, you can burn the calories.
You can burn the calories.
Yes.
Persons, as you said, some people are healthy eaters. We want you to know that our restaurant not only caters for meat eaters, but if you're a vegetarian or a fruitarian, we can prepare those things for you. Because the persons are trending fruitarian, we have a very minority, very, very, very petite minority, persons who just eat fruits and a little bit of beans, and so what we can do that for you as you continue to tone and keep your body in shape and healthy.
Nice. I want to touch on something in the rooms here. I love the fact that it has the navy natural type finish.
Yes, indeed. And as we said, our unique architectural Guyanese architecture, where Roraima group of companies have kept intact, because Roraima Juke Lodge is a heritage home. It's a heritage building. In each of the rooms of Roraima Juke Lodge hotel, you will find unique furnishing. When it comes to even the little small tables to rest, or little flyers and our magazines, it's created by our indigenous people. So other than Roraima not only caters for bringing profits, but we ensure that the life of the Guyanese man is created and magnified in any room you stay with Roraima Juke Lodge. Most of the rooms basically have almost the same finish and the style. But what you'll find unique, some are larger than the others, and you'll find that one of these rooms is very simple, but nevertheless it's elegant. It is created for royalty, and it gives you that really Guyanese feeling. So persons who have never visited Guyana, they're coming here to stay for the first time, will fall in love with our furnishing because it's unique amongst the others that are out there. We give you that real Guyanese finish, that Guyanese look, and all things about Roraima is really to promote Guyana and give persons that tourism feeling of staying in the land of many waters.
So when you walk into the room, you just feel at home already.
You do feel, and even before you get into the room, the minute you walk into Roraima Juke Lodge on Duke Street, and you meet with a receptionist, that home, welcome home feeling is what we ensure that every customer, every person, every guest that come to our hotels experience. When it comes to food, when it comes to accommodation, and you also have air conditioning, you have free Wi-Fi, you have a business trip, you come down here, you stay with Roraima Juke Lodge. You can be able to use our sun deck that we're going to feature as well, and just use the Wi-Fi, interact with your business call, your conference calls, your Skyping, we will interact with your family as well abroad, all that. But we've talked a lot about persons who are coming to Guyana to stay in our hotels. But what about persons who are in Guyana who wants a getaway? Well, let me tell you something. Roraima Juke Lodge Hotel is the ideal place for your getaway. You can come with your wife, you can come with your spouse, you can come with your girlfriend. Oh, you say girlfriend? You just come and just have a good time. And one of the things that it stands out is that we have a pool. Very, very luxurious pool. A pool you can swim. It starts from 4 and it goes right into 12 feet. So you can be able to just dive. You can do so much.
Definitely
with the pool.
take a dip. And today is extremely hot. I wish I can just jump in with my clothes and everything.
You can do that.
Yeah.
And ensure that we get a good shot with it.
Oh yeah, just take a good dive.
Yes, and also we have our bar. And as we talked about the gym, you have the area where you can read, and there's so much you can do right here with Juke Lodge Hotel. So persons who are watching, we want you to know that your ideal place for your accommodation, for your getaway, for a family retreat is right here, the Roraima Juke Lodge Hotel on Juke Street. Remember, the architecture, it's just a home. It's just a home feeling. And I'm sure we're going to show a lot of the features that we have. Even the little compartment for our little refrigerator, the entire hideaway for it, or the cupboard for it, is made by our indigenous people.
Yeah, and it's just absolutely beautiful. We are gonna chat on the sun deck, and we're gonna have some tea.
Yes.
Are you up for that?
Oh, I'm looking forward.
Stay tuned. We have more on the Juke Lodge experience. We're gonna head over to the sun deck. We are now on the sun deck. We're having a lovely cup of tea. So, Delon, tell us what we can use this space for.
Well, of course, the sun deck, it gives you that name. When you think about the sun deck, of course, it's sunny, it's bright, it's breezy. Persons can sit out, or guests. We have persons who will just walk in, they want to have some dinner, they want to have lunch. This is a perfect place for you to sit and just have some natural air. You can be able to have, and right to the background, persons can be able to see, probably not today, but be able to see when we remove the divider wall, there's the pool. Yeah, the pool is just there nestled in the sun. So persons can just be able to cool down. But right here on the sun deck, if persons are looking for a family breakfast, a family dinner, they want to have a little retreat, it can also be used, if you remove the wall behind us, it can also be used for a cocktail reception. We have some elevated tables, and we can have a little small cocktail reception. But mostly for this area, you get up in the morning, you're using our hotel, you're staying in one of our rooms, it'll be the perfect part for you to be able to sit down with your laptop or your iPad and be able to do some work. If you're looking for the best getaway, if you're looking for a time to just, your family is, thinking about, we want to come to Guyana, where are we going to stay? The Roraima Juke Lodge Hotel is a perfect place for you to be and enjoy a comfortable stay. The food is phenomenal. You can use our gym. You want to exercise, you use our pool. That's also continental. Once you stay here as a guest in our hotel, you can use the pool at any time.
Yes. And also not only for people visiting from overseas, but if you're Guyanese and you're living here and you want to get away, Juke Lodge is a perfect place.
And we want to encourage persons that we want to give you a special invitation. You're looking for a pool to swim when it's hot. For the weekend with the family, come down to the Roraima Juke Lodge. The pool is open for you from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can come, you pay a very small fee, and you use the pool all day. You swim, you buy something to eat, you buy something to drink. Just relax and have a good time. We want persons to just come and have that Roraima Juke Lodge experience.
Okay, so Delon, you can say that more perfectly. So for all the details, how can we contact you guys?
Well, if you want to contact us, you know where we're located on Juke Street, right opposite the American Embassy. You can walk into us, you can talk with us. Our receptionist is 24 hours. Come and get all the information you need. Or if you want to call in, the number is 231-7220, 231-7220. We're here to help you. We're willing to serve you. We're willing to have your accommodation, all your event planning, or your meals. You want to have a fun time in the pool, we're here. Roraima Juke Lodge experience is here for you. So see you soon.
Fantastic, guys. We'll have more on the Juke Lodge experience. Remember to stay tuned. Next week, we're focusing on fine dining. So stay tuned for more.
Oh yeah, when was the last time you had the Roraima Juke Lodge experience? Some great information there for you, just to let you know if you're out of town, you're looking for the ideal place to be able to get away, you're in Georgetown, you want to get away for the weekend, let me give you the cost. For single occupancy for rooms, which is all inclusive, you can be able to get it for $90 US. For double occupancy, which is a room for 2 persons, it's just $105 US. You can come down, and remember the number to call is 231-7220, 231-7220, or 227-2212, 227-2212. Do give us a call and let us know. We talk about catering, we talk about dining out. Juke Lodge is the ideal place for you. Well, we're still talking about Juke Lodge. We're talking about when last you did something different for the very first time. When the last you did something different for the very first time rather. Well, we have Natasha. We sat down with Natasha. She's given us as well our weekend getaway there at Roraima Juke Lodge. So let's take a look at Natasha. We'll be right back. Stay with us. You're watching. We still have a few minutes. We talk about tours. We talk about travel. We have more on the Roraima Hour.
Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to Roraima Juke Lodge. As you can see, we're in one of our rooms here at the Roraima Juke Lodge, which is located in Duke Street, Kingston, just opposite the U.S. Embassy. As you know, right now we have the weekend promotion whereby it's $90 plus VAT for the weekend. You check in from Saturday afternoon and you check out Sunday morning. The check-in is from 2 p.m. on Saturday and check out at 12 noon on Sunday. Breakfast is included. We're staying in fully equipped with all the modern amenities. There's a queen-size bed, cable, television. It's air-conditioned. You have hot and cold shower. It's also equipped with a safe just in case you come with some of your valuables. We have a microwave, mini refrigerator, and you also have access to call the kitchen and the front desk for any assistance that you need. Our restaurant is open from 6:30 in the morning to 11 p.m. at night for breakfast, lunch, and dinner while you're here as well. You can also take a dip in our pool and have a workout in our gym, and you'll get access to all the other facilities on the compound. The restaurant here is open from 6:30 in the morning to 11 p.m. at night, so you can order breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they're all at affordable prices, and we have only the best chef. So come on down, we expect to see you, and we will give you only the best service at our prestigious hotel, Roraima Duke.
The Roraima Duke Lodge, located at 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. At Roraima Duke Lodge, we cater for all events, whether small or large, including weddings, parties, conferences, meetings, seminars, workshops, and more. The Roraima Duke Lodge is the ideal venue. Call us on telephone numbers 231-7220 or come into our office, 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown. The Roraima Duke Lodge.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I'd never gone. I knew the song, the young girl with eyes. Then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Change your mind.
nature resort. Back to nature resort.
Dynamic is working every day to make your travel experience better.
Southern Canada. I enjoyed the flight. We had no difficulty. It was a smooth flight. And we arrived at San Airport on time.
Book now. Call your travel agency or Roraima sales office on 225-9648. Dynamic International Airways, making your travel experience better.
Well, it's time for us to be talking food. Yes, one of the things that I really love Priscilla to be talking about. Now, Priscilla is joining us on the Roraima Hour because we're talking about food right here. We're talking about lunch specials right here at the Roraima Juke Lodge. Priscilla is one of our supervisors here. Now, Priscilla, I'm looking at the lunch menu, and we have soups, we have salads, we have sandwiches, we have Creole, we have pasta, and we have wraps. I'm looking at the wrap because I would have chosen the wrap before. I had the Philly cheese steak wrap right here, and it was very, very delicious. Now let's talk about why would you would encourage someone to come to be able to dine or have lunch here at Juke Lodge?
I would advise and recommend persons to come here because of the ambience that we have. The ambience is not just restricted to one option. You have the diner, which we're in currently, which is cozier. It's private. It's much cooler. Or you have the open environment, which is on the sun deck, or even on our under our love tents, where you're in the open environment of the atmosphere that we have. Not forgetting our ambience that we have, but also the fact that our menu is not the everyday menu that you're accustomed to. We have Creoles to offer, but we also have things like salads and sandwiches, wraps that has different options to them. You have like you mentioned, the Philly cheese steak wrap. It's not just chicken, or it's just not shrimp. You have fish, you have steak, you have chicken, you have you can even have it in a sandwich, or you can even have it in your wraps. The wraps not only come with fries, you can substitute that for a soup or even a Caesar salad. And a Caesar salad, most of you don't know, is really amazing. For me, I don't really like salads, but that was one of the salads that I enjoyed the most.
Now, I wonder when I'm looking here when it comes to the wraps. In the United States, when it comes to the shrimp po' boy wrap, very, very popular. You can be able to go to a lot of places and get that. But as you said, this menu isn't just a regular menu.
No.
It's like, for example, if you want to be able to treat your friends, you want to treat your family, or somebody have a birthday.
And it's very affordable.
Yeah, very affordable, because I'm looking at the pricing and it's less than $2,000.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you come down here, you can have, other than the Creole food that you're accustomed to, you can have something very special. One of those days in the week, bring down your friends and your family, bring down your workmates and say, you know what, let's go treat ourselves at the Roraima Juke Lodge. And Priscilla, what are some of the if you're going to be able to recommend a meal to someone, which one you recommend for them for lunch?
For the lunch, I would recommend chicken Caesar wrap. I know you would recommend your Philly cheesesteak wrap, but I would recommend the chicken Caesar wrap.
Or even
I've had that,
here too,
and it was really good.
Even the fettuccine alfredo.
Fettuccine is lovely, but I'm not going to touch there because I want to go on and on and on and on. But the fettuccine alfredo is amazing.
Good. So we're looking forward to see you at lunch here at the Roraima Juke Lodge. What time is it? From 11 to?
It's from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Good. You can come down. You can send us a Facebook message for reservation, or just walk in for lunch here at the Roraima Juke Lodge. Priscilla, it's been great meeting with you. Of course, one of my favorite things to talk about is food. When was the last time you had a Philly cheese steak wrap? Or you can have fettuccine alfredo. You better come down to the Roraima Juke Lodge. Stay with us. You're watching the Roraima Hour. Yes, we want to welcome you, and I'm telling you, we just did that shoot just today. Very excited. You can be able to go on a Roraima Juke Lodge Facebook page and be able to get all the photos of some of the items, food items we were talking about, like the wraps and so forth, right there on the Roraima Juke Lodge page. We want to invite you to come down to lunch tomorrow. It's from 11 to 3. Bring your friends, bring your family. You want to eat something different? do come down and get something, get some Italian dishes. Of course, we can be able to whip that up if you want. You know, the regular, I wouldn't say the regular, the Creole dish or Caribbean food, you can be able to come and get it as well. But do come down to Roraima Juke Lodge for lunch tomorrow. If you want to have breakfast, I'm going to tell you the breakfast starts from just $500. You come into Juke Lodge in the morning, from 6:30 they open. You want to have breakfast, it starts from $500 for an egg your style. Just walk in and say to one of the service staff, I want to have an egg your style, and get the options on what they have to give you. One pancakes, of course, just $500 it starts from. But right now we will take a tour, and I hope that you come with me because we're heading to Arrow Point Nature Resort. I hope the technical guys have it all queued up. We are going to Arrow Point for a day tour because we're talking about things that you have not done that you ought to be doing right here in Guyana. So come with me to Arrow Point.
Cheers to another exciting time to visit Arrow Point Nature Resort. This time, we bring you the day tour at Arrow Point, letting you know that you leave here at 7 a.m. in the morning from the Roraima Juke Lodge and you return about 6 p.m. in the evening. We'll give you all that happens in the day tour at Arrow Point Nature Resort. Come with us. To Mary, where we found ourselves at the Roraima Marina. It's just also 5 minutes bus ride from the Kenny Davin International Airport. Now it's time for us to board the boat. Let's go. Mission. Yes, established in 1858 and is the home of over 1,800 Arawaks. Now, this is a must stop as you go to Arrow Point Nature Resort. What we will do here, we'll visit the craft center and also interact with the native Arawak persons here in the village.
Right, so we're working on this. The silk cotton tree, which has been standing here for over 300 years.
Wow.
Right? Very large tree, silk cotton. And they also call it Komaka. And Komaka means the mother of all trees. So they're very large. They started to drop from the top. They started to rotten. The top, it was much higher. Then it started to come down from it. So maybe in the next couple of years. Right? So we end up in the Pocorero Creek, as we call it. This is the Pocorero. And then Arita, just past Arita, the village where the guy was bathing,
Right.
it's a small village. You got about maybe 10 families. Most of them live here. Now the Army Consort in 94, when the Queen was here in Guyana, she visited us, our village. So she came through the creek.
How's it going for you? How's the trip?
Great, wonderful. It's full of nature, and that is what I'm here for, to relax. I love the fresh atmosphere, the breeze, the water, and I'm looking forward to having a really, really grand day. I'm enjoying!
We're about to wrap up our tour here at Santa Mission. Of course, we're heading to Arrow Point Nature Resort. But of course, if you're around, you maybe get some guara or some kuru, something to chew on here because there's so many fruits here in Santa Mission.
Yes, my name is Priscilla. Welcome to Our Point again. How was your boat journey in? Great. All right. I guess you met early. One of your boat captain. You met Edward. You have Elwin. You have Derek, and you have Benjamin. You're gonna meet a few other staff when you go up to the main house. We're gonna have some tea, coffee, water, juice, and some light refreshments for you guys, and then we'll go into the briefing of the resort, the safety rules, etc., the activities that we have planned for you today. I just hope that everybody is ready to go hunting for lunch. All right? You guys came prepared to go hunting. You guys can follow me up this way. We can get some pasta doing there.
Our point is a place where you come to have a lot of fun, and if you don't have fun, we don't feed you. And we keep looking at your behavior today, and if you're not friendly, and if you don't talk to the person next to you, and so on, then I'm sorry to tell you, you're not going to eat. And Our Point got some of the best food in the jungle. But on a very serious note, Our Point, and I will be only serious for a couple of minutes just to say to you that this is real. This is not Disney World. This is the real jungle. You drove up from the city along the Demerara River, and you came very close to the international airport. Then you got into the boat, you crossed the river to the west, and you came along this winding, meandering creek, past the village of Santa Mission. Some of you stopped there, I understand.
Yes.
Past Timberhead, and you came to Arrow Point. It's a 40-mile drive, and behind Arrow Point here we have a maze of jungle trails. Now this is a plan view of the area, and what I did, I strapped my GPS in the bike and rode these trails for 6 months to record these trails, to do exactly, or to prevent exactly what we spoke about, which is when you go into the jungle to have an idea where you are. And so you'll see these little numbers along this map, and that is related to the satellite position, so we know exactly where we are at all times. So people go nature walking and mountain biking and so on. And this is some of the examples of what happened. This is actually an overview. All right, thank you.
One of the best things of Arrow Point Nature Resort and the environment that surrounds it is the opportunity to really connect with nature. Being in the creek and also listening to the rainforest. So quiet, so peaceful. And also for bird watchers, thousands of species of birds here, including the crimson topaz you can see here at Arrow Point. Now, just listen. Well, the sound of others making their way up the creek, but of course, birds and just the rainforest. Do come to Arrow Point as I continue to make my way up the creek. Here we go. We're now approaching the alligator dock right here in the Community Creek, and of course another group is waiting to get their chance to come on the kayaks, but of course we'll soon reach because we have to make our way through the rainforest. It's raining a bit, but we love it. We welcome it because it's nature resort at its best, right here at Arrow Point. We're in the rainforest, and of course it's going to rain, and it's beautiful because of course we did with nature. I know some of our guests at Arrow Point for the first time. They're from Trinidad, the other parts are from Africa, from China, and they're having a good time because this is what they see when they come to South America. And of course, when you come to Arrow Point, you experience nature at its best. And if you can look up, you see Eddie, our tour guide, will tell us a little about the trees, because what you see basically is a wallaby tree. Very creative when it comes to a lantern post in Georgetown, and also lighting for the country. So let's listening to what he's saying right now.
One that we call Eurobali. So the Eurobali, instead of going to the pharmacy to buy your laxative, you boil the leaf, 7 leaves, and then you drink it early in the morning. So you gotta add some salt. But the salt makes you drink more water. The more water you drink, better. Maybe 2 or 3 times. That's it. The rest of the day, you feel really upset. But the next day, you feel like you want to eat all the time because you clean out. It works very good.
Chocolate smooth move.
Yeah. So there's a lot of medicine in the forest here, but to get them, we gotta probably go a little bit more into the forest. The ones to the side, and we point them out here.
I enjoy the boats, the movement, and the water. For the first time I ride the speedboat. It's really awesome to drive in the jungles, and I can see most of this place virgin forest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a wonderful experience here in Guyana and Arrow Point. Yeah, and I wish to come back again because I think I should come back, stay over the night and have that experience too. Because I think we just booked for the day and it's almost over. We're going back to the swimming and then out. So I really love it down here. It's cool.
Go. Right. And we're here with Marissa from Trinidad. It's your first time, Marissa, at Arrow Point?
Yes, and Guyana.
And Guyana. And how was your experience at Arrow Point here?
It was, honestly, I've traveled a lot around the world. It's one of my most authentic natural experiences. From the boat ride up from Georgetown, the canoeing we just did through the rainforest. With the rain, it added to the experience. And I would recommend it to anyone. I think it's actually coming here for more than a day trip would be one of the best things to do because you get an even more authentic experience. Staying here, it's very relaxing. It's a perfect place to get away. And I would highly recommend it.
All right, thank you so much, Marissa. But we'll continue because we aren't finished yet for the day tour of Arrow Point. We're going to lunch right now, and of course there'll be biking and of course some swimming in the creek. And you'll enjoy that, right?
Yes,
Swimming?
most definitely.
Let's your day tour at Arrow Point?
It was an excellent day, much more than we expected. Enjoyed everything, the kayaking, the river, and the bike ride. Food, hospitality, everything.
Excellent.
Great. Recommend it to anybody.
Yes, come and enjoy. Yes, fantastic. So we're going to do the night one as well.
Are you going to be coming back for night overnight?
At some point, yes.
All right, good. Well, thank you so much and for choosing Arrow Point.
God bless you all.
So there you have it, our day tour to Arrow Point Nature Resort. We hope that you will come and visit with us for the next time. Remember, you can be able to make contact with our tours department on numbers 227-2212. That is 227-2212. Or you can visit our Facebook page at Arrow Point Nature Resort. Remember, we'll meet you again.
Nature Resort. Back to Nature Resort.
The Roraima Duke Lodge, located at 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown, Guyana. At Roraima Duke Lodge, we cater for all events, whether small or large, including weddings, parties, conferences, meetings, seminars, workshops, and more. The Roraima Duke Lodge is the ideal venue. Call us on telephone numbers 231-7220 or come into our office, 9495 Duke Street, Kingston, Georgetown. The Roraima Duke Lodge.
Last night I dreamt of San Pedro, just like I'd never gone. I knew the song, the young girl with and then I fall apart, and I need you now tonight, and I need you more. I left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day.
Time has certainly gone by. It's an hour already, and it was great being with you. Thank you for keeping my company, allowing me into your homes and in your apartments and wherever you are watching. If you're in Linden, if you're in Essequibo, or wherever you are watching, we want to say thank you for choosing the Roraima Hour right here on NCN. I want to invite you before I go to go on your smartphone and also your phones or your laptop and like the Roraima Juke Lodge Facebook page. Like the page. Like also the Roraima Airways page, and you also want to like the Arrow Point Nature Resort Facebook page. So go on there and just like the page so you can be able to get all the updates as we bring it to you of what's happening at Arrow Point and what's happening at the Roraima Juke Lodge. But tomorrow I'll be seeing you for lunch there at Roraima Juke Lodge. It's in Kingston, just on Juke Street opposite the U.S. Embassy. Very safe, cozy. You can be able to choose some various options for dining. You can choose our call it a love tent on the ground floor. We have the diner, we have the sun deck. Also, you can use the pool side if you would like to have lunch with your friends and your family. You can send us a reservation on Facebook. That's an inbox, or just walk in, and we'll be happy to serve you. Well, it's time for me to go. I am Dylan Murray, and I want to say have a good rest of the night. If you have a birthday, anniversary of some sort coming up, for this weekend, we want to celebrate with you. Do come down to Juke Lodge, use our bar. You want to get all the cold drinks you want, come down to Juke Lodge. And it's just 2 days away from independence. So we want to say on behalf of Roraima Airways, I want to say happy independence to the government and the people of Ghana. Those of you watching, do have a good rest of your night and do celebrate and be careful because it's going to be a really, really good celebration. Guyana turns 50 plus 1. Do take care.
Some like this, some like that. Some don't know where it's at. If you don't get loose, if you don't groove, well, your motor won't make it and your motor won't move. If time don't tell you, don't ask me. I'm riding on a hurricane down to the sea. If you can't hear the music, turn it up loud. It's moving in the air, it's moving in the crowd. She got the jive, she got the move.